Hey, you're right guys, Trace Munch's Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to a new show, a new Netflix show that just came out a few hours ago by the name of Vikings Valhalla. I have seen the original Vikings, which I think started back in 2010 or 11, something like that. It's been a while. I didn't finish the show. I think I got to around season 4. Spoilers for that, I guess, but when they went to invade Paris is kind of where I got up to. I finished whatever season that was. And I did plan to finish it, but it was one of those where the seasons kept going, and then I was like, oh, I'll get to it eventually. Oh, I'll just wait till the show finishes. And now it's been so long that I just need to go back and rewatch the entire show anyway. And I think, to be fair, this show, correct me if I'm wrong again, but I think it's 100 years after the end of the original Vikings anyway. So I don't think there'll be like much connection between. There might be like references and names popping up here and there, but I don't think it's something where you have to have finished the original Vikings to watch Vikings Valhalla. And I really enjoyed Vikings. From what I watched, I think it was a really solid show. A lot of people were saying it's up there, like for them, as better than Game of Thrones. I think it ended better than Game of Thrones did. Yeah, I think it'd be nice to kind of have a show to react to, kind of in this genre at the moment, because we don't really have anything in this genre that we've been reacting to at the moment. I guess kind of like The Witcher recently, but that's more fantasy, so not really, but kind of. It has swords in it, so maybe that. But I'm excited. It's only 8 episodes, so I'll probably do 1 or 2 a day and get it done fairly quickly. So again, make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already, as we'll get through these reactions not as quickly as we can, but at a reasonable pace, I think, is what I'll go for. I don't want to. It's not a show that I feel the need to really just binge through, so I think 1 or 2 episodes a day will be nice. But yeah, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like, and as I said, if you're new, remember to subscribe. If you do want the uncut reactions to Vikings Valhalla, then the link to the Patreon page will be in the description, and one of the comments down below alongside my Twitter and Instagram. But for now, episode 1. We've had some good Netflix shows coming out so far this year. We've had some good ones that I've been reacting to, so hopefully this is up there as well. We shall see. Let's do this. Oh yeah, I remember that about Vikings. It had a really good intro. It was a solid intro. I think for the most part as well, these are a lot of like actors and actresses I don't know, so that'd be kind of cool. I like when shows do that. And they have just thrown in like a load of famous actors in it. Not as iconic as the other intro, I'll say. Ragnar Lothbrok. Wow, that's such a good character, dude. The Viking problem, yeah. Didn't the Vikings get absolutely wrecked when the time came? I should put that out there, I do not know much about like Viking lore and all that stuff. I really don't. I know little bits here and there, but for the most part, when I watched the show Vikings, it was all new to me. So I'm not going to be the most astute observer of if things are accurate. I did play Assassin's Creed Valhalla though. That maybe that no, though, because no.
But the king has summoned us. We're off to London.
Just off to London.
I don't know. Perhaps when I hear a good reason.
Whipping out the charm already. But he dies straight away. I love that. They're hyping him up. Yeah, here we go.
You said it was urgent, sire. Is there a
I
threat?
don't know, it feels a bit sus, mate. Have they got them all out of the... I don't know.
Years ago, they probably feel they are Saxon.
Yes.
But that's the problem, you see.
Yeah, there you go.
They're not.
You're not Saxon. That's embarrassing, I'm sorry.
Living on this island,
And you're dead.
be exterminated.
Yep. You just got red weddinged. Damn. Yeah, go into the wooden building. That can't be burnt at all. Yeah, there you go. Rip. Oh. Oh, Jesus. I will say, like, the people being hit and stuff with like, arrows and stuff, it sounds realistic. It's not like... It's like just hitting flesh. It's kind of not over the top and dramatic. I don't know if they kind of did that in Vikings or not, but... Well, they got on with it. It's literally like 2 seconds in, here you go, they've all been killed and they're getting revenge now. Forget that, no, I'm good. I'd literally resign. Yo, look at that. There's no way. Yo, you're all about to die. Well, The sea is scary. I don't know, like... Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, GG's, it kind of... Well, did they all just get wrecked? The other boats. Production-wise, pretty good so far. Some questionable green screen here and there at the moment, but...
How in Odin's name did you avoid the storm?
Did any ships from the west make it in last
I
night?
don't think they avoided it, they just survived it.
How many have we lost? Hundreds of them.
Hundreds. That's not ideal. Seeing as you're meant to be getting out going for revenge. He's like, what? It smells like piss. It's like being a boots. There's literally things haven't changed at all.
What kind of journey was it?
Long? 5 weeks?
5 weeks!
5 weeks? Cross open
To be honest, I think they
ocean.
said that in Vikings of season 1, they were like, how long it took to travel.
After a long voyage on such a small boat, I would think a hot bath would sound good to someone with
This
high
guy's just slapping on the charm for everyone, isn't he?
Hey, where did you get this coat?
I'm like, bro, get off!
This is what it cost me. Double would have killed me.
Yeah, just slapped his knob on the table. What are you going to do about it?
You know who I am? I'm Alfrun from Trondelag. And if I say I want your coat, your answer is yes, Alfrun.
Of course, there's always some...
Alfrun.
You always got to prove who you are early on.
Go away.
You know, we told him to go away. Really? Really? That's embarrassing. That's so embarrassing.
This is sacred ground.
He swung for him! That's so embarrassing, bro. You really tried to swing at him. His back as well. Why they all like dead offended at him, like
that.
we all saw what happened, no? I don't think they, did anyone even finish? I don't literally know. They just kind of just stopped. They're just like, yeah, you know, I'm done. That's it.
Something wrong.
So I'm assuming her and the main guy are brother and sister, and they're hunting down the same guy. Okay, seems like we have like 2 main plots going on. Ah, yeah. Here he is, Mr. I don't know, just loves himself. You know he does.
Isn't that the man?
Yes. It was.
Wait, that's the guy they're looking for. Him.
It's not a far journey.
Well, is that it? Mission 1 not complete. They haven't killed him, but that was so easy. They didn't have to look for him. He just popped up.
It's an army.
Damn. That actually looks alright.
Not just knowledge. We built them for King Athelred.
Oh, there you
Couldn't
go.
replace them himself.
Those are the weaknesses then.
Not yet. I have a problem.
Yeah. Of course.
A great many of those tribes, however, are pagans.
Yeah. We know what he thinks about pagans.
Revenge the murder of our people.
My God and Savior, Jesus Christ, would not sanction such a union, as it would be
Yeah.
sacrilege.
I'm sure he wouldn't.
To fail
Jesus will be so offended.
a mass conversion.
Are you insane?
What better time than now when the leaders of all the pagan tribes,
That would not go down well.
without that knowledge, any attack you make is blind.
It's like a Telltale game, you gotta make the
This
choice.
is my offer.
Yeah, if they did like a story-driven Viking game, that'd be sick. Like, I guess like Assassin's Creed kind of is, but not what I'm looking for. It is a good game, I like that game, but a proper Viking game would be sick.
We'll go down there and simply take your revenge.
Why not? I mean, you'd probably be killed yourself for it.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I guess it would have been a lot easier of a plan when it wasn't some king.
We must be able to admit that what we came here for is now hopeless.
Not hopeless, you just gotta, I think, wait. Probably, you can't, yeah. They travelled for 5 weeks here for nothing. Found out just travelled 5 weeks back. He has a point, unfortunately. It's like you can't just waltz on in.
Didn't come all the way from Greenland to make Father proud. I came here for you.
Yeah, they're brother and sister then. I like those two already. I think those two characters seem alright.
Both of whom were killed in the slaughter.
Why is he offended by that?
I urge you to take a broader view of your Christian mission, half-brother. It may better serve you and your savior in the long run.
Yeah, Fez. He seems alright as well.
He knows you well.
He's going to be such a prick though, you can tell. I mean, we already know that, but I'm talking about like stuff on screen that we'll see. He'll be a prick. Yeah, you don't want to be messing with that, mate. Even the priest is strapping up. Kind of a tune, you know. Bit of a tune going on. Yo, I do have, yeah, it's, yeah, a lot of people.
But waged on innocent women and children.
Yeah, we did kind of just see a kid kind of get shot in the back of the head at the start of the show.
Only one, that they cannot murder Vikings and expect us to do nothing.
Yeah, I'd follow him.
Will you?
The roar would be way louder than that if you're trying to convince me there's that many people there. Oh, look at this guy rolling up.
But not with Christians.
There we go, yeah.
Pagan.
Oh, we're about to have a 1v1.
Worshippers of Satan. Worship this.
Worship this! Okay, mate, not the best comeback I've heard.
What would you say about your refusal to fight with your brothers here?
Ooh, going personal.
Only your honor does. Only your courage does.
Yo, he's got a better, like, commanding voice than the king over there. Yeah, he's way better. He should be king. Sorted. He showed you up, mate. That's embarrassing. That's a beard. That guy has a beard. It's like a waterfall of beard. Oh, it looks kind of bad there. Look kind of shitty there. Looked good before, and then there it's like, ooh. Imagine packing all that up and then moving. God, stress.
What do we do? Should we wait for Leif? No. He already told me what to do.
He's probably joined them. He's like, yeah, you know what? I'm doing that. Look at him. It's like, this is my vibe.
Eric the Red.
What is that to you? Our name is Beckett.
So,
Killed our brothers.
well, that's unfortunate.
The mistake was yours.
Right, mate, you just... Everyone's so slow at hitting him. Where did they all train? You lot are embarrassing. Yeah, the sound, they've nailed the sound for this stuff. It sounds like, it doesn't sound OP, but it sounds realistic, which I like.
You're just like your father. You're wrong.
Slapped him.
You would all be dead.
Yeah, that's a little bit embarrassing. They were slow though. Did you see my guy try and swing at him with the axe?
I think once she learns that you're a Christian, you'll find out all you need to know.
Bro, get off. Actually, he probably already knows. I mean, he hid the necklace from her, but he was wearing it the whole time they were having sex now, so...
Keep an eye on him.
I don't know, maybe he put it on after and then hid it when her back was turned. I don't know. They're always partying, Vikings, aren't they? Every night is a party. Yo, look at this guy! It's Voldemort.
Do not confuse tolerance with forgiveness, King Kenneth. My eyes are always open.
Laid down the law. Get wrecked. Get embarrassed. You actually looked a bit sad.
Greenlander,
He's like, leave me alone.
you are not allowed in.
You let Professor Snape talk to you like that? Yeah. That's a fail. Ah, very good, yeah.
Our thanks to Jarl Håkon for opening her city to our righteous cause.
I guess she could kill him without them ever knowing it was her.
In the great
Would be a smart way to do it. think that's kind of what they're trying to do here.
And all the heroes who came before.
Agatha, what a character, dude. Yeah, he already knows. It's done. It's done. It's done. Not even trying to be a disguise. Wait, him? What?
It's my turn
Oh.
to give you a cross.
Oh, it was him. Fair enough.
You all witnessed it.
They threw us off with that.
Justice.
I'm within my right to take revenge.
Fair enough.
Punish her now, or we burn the city to the ground.
Really, mate, yeah, that's... Damn! Yeah, you think that's gonna happen, mate? Embarrassing. Slap him down. He's like, oh shit.
He did this to her.
Yeah, he's rooting for his girl. There we go. Yeah, now they're right. Yeah, spit on his corpse.
Take them away.
Fair enough, they'll be fine. Everyone's like on board. Everyone seems like, yeah, you know what sound. Apart from him. maybe not so much him. He's a little bit pissed. Is that it? Hey. You know what? Pretty good. Very good, actually. I really enjoyed the first episode. I think the first scene I was a bit unsure because I think they really rushed through the kind of them being betrayed and the massacre. I think you could have actually spent more time with those characters just for like 5 more minutes or something. I wasn't expecting like another 30-minute sequence before they all got massacred, but I do think they kind of just they wanted to get the massacre out of the way so then they could focus on the characters we're gonna be spending time with. But I just felt like that all happened within 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, that was very quick. And then we jumped into our new characters and them plotting revenge and stuff, and that's where I felt like it started to really pick up a bit more. Like we had the sea stuff and them surviving that somehow, surviving that storm, and then kind of having the 2 storylines. I mean, one's kind of resolved there of her having been raped and then had the cross carved in her back and trying to get revenge for that. So I thought that was a plot that would have maybe have gone on for a little bit longer. When she brought that up and said that they were on a mission to hunt that guy down, I thought, oh, okay, so this is going to be the storyline for some of the season, but I guess not. They found who it was. I like as well that they kind of threw us off and made us think that it was the king. I think he's a king anyway, I don't really know, but made us think that it was him, but it was actually just his kind of second in command or whatever that had done that. So he's dead. He kind of got wrecked, and they've got revenge in the first episode, which, you know, that's fair enough as long as they still continue to have good storylines. I'm not too fussed. And then we had the main plot, which is obviously them planning to get revenge because of this massacre. And also, like with this one, like in the original Vikings, everyone believing in Odin, and now 100 years later, we would have obviously had Vikings growing up in the Greenlands, like they said, so their religion would be Christianity. Not all Vikings now just believe in Odin like they kind of did in the original Vikings, like 100 years later, having, you know, a good amount of Vikings being brought up believing in Christianity and stuff, and how those 2 religions are going to clash in this season, I think is a good... That's a good plot point as well. Like, we literally have the king there who's like, I'm literally not going to fight alongside pagans. It's just not going to happen. And I mean, well, he's going to, but he's not too happy about it. So I think that adds a bit more to it as well. So, and the characters, I think, are interesting. I won't say there's any that I love just yet, but it's the first episode. That's not really going to happen. But I do think there's about 2 or 3 in there. The brother and sister, I think I'm not going to know anyone's name just yet, but the guy who kind of was dead good at doing his speech, I thought he was pretty cool. I'd say that's it so far. There's a couple of other characters in there as well that seem okay, but I'd say they're the 3 at the moment that I like pretty on board with pretty early on, which I like. We have the king, that seems okay, and then I don't know if they're called a queen in the world of Vikings, but her is kind of like, you're in my house, you can put your sword down, mate. She seems alright as well. So there's a couple of others in there that seem decent. Overall, I'm actually impressed with the first episode. I think some of the CGI and green screening looked a bit off, but for the most part, looked on point. Music was decent. I like as well that the sound design for the combat isn't really over the top. It sounds like they're hitting people really weak because we're so used to how action sequences are done, where it's dead dramatic and like lots of clanging, and when people get hit, it's like, you know, dead over the top and stuff. But here it's just a bit more realistic with this, at least in the first episode, with its sound design for how combat is, and I like that. I think I prefer it in a way. So It wasn't the best choreographed I've seen or anything like that, but I think just sound wise it was pretty decent. So yeah, rating, I'll go a 7.4 out of 10. I think it was a good start into the season. It's definitely an episode that would, if I wasn't reacting to it, would make me want to jump into more episodes. So I think it was good enough for that. And I'm going to jump into episode 2 pretty much now. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the first episode down below in the comments. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe, as I'll be getting these reactions out. I think like 2, definitely 1 a day, maybe a few days we'll have 2 a day, kind of seeing how I feel. I think today we'll definitely do 2. And yeah, if you want the uncuts, Patreon will be down below as well. And I'll see you next time for episode 2. Until then, take care. Peace.